the new Unity runtime fee is actually good. I know you guys are probably in the comments right now saying, no, it's not, it's bad. Please wait until after you finish the video and then comment something, because I might say something then clear it up later on in the video. For those that do not know what the Unity runtime fee is, Unity is now going to start charging you per install of your game, for every install. But you have to meet some criteria. So let me read you this. Games or apps qualify for the Unity runtime fee after two criteria have been met. So after both of these have been met, you qualify for it. One, the game or app has passed the minimum revenue threshold in the last 12 months. So if you make a lot of money in the last 12 months, we're gonna start charging you. And two, the game or app has passed a minimum lifetime install count. So this is a lifetime install count, not per past 12 months. Now I do not like it how it's installed right here. I do not like it how it's installed. They could have something else. They just claim to have like a magic program that tracks it. That's a little bit sketchy, but that's not what I'm covering. I'm saying that this is good if their install thing works. Yes, they could technically cheat you out, but I don't think they will. So the Unity runtime fee for Unity Personal and Plus is you have to get past $200,000 in the last 1 month, and you have to have $200,000 installs throughout the lifetime of your game. So let's say you all make this all in 1 month. Well, not 1 month, 1 year is what I'm going to be saying for this whole analogy or whatever you want to call it, whole example. So let's say your game makes dollars 2,000 in the last 12 months. And let's say you get 210,000 installs lifetime. Oh, I forgot to put zeros at the end of this. So that's how many installs you get. Now, we're going to slow down a little bit. Right here it says the chart below outlines the standard and emerging market price per install above and beyond the Unity's planned lifetime install threshold. So if you go above this threshold, you have to start paying for any installs above this threshold. So if I get 200,000 installs and $200,000, I don't have to pay anything for those first 200,000 installs, only for the ones afterwards. So if I'm using Unity Plus or using Personal, I have to pay 20 cents per install no matter how many installs I get. For the other ones, it gets less and less the more installs you get. So if I go into my calculator here, and we said we got 10 extra thousand installs in lifetime. Let's say it's in the last 12 months. So I go 10,000, and then I just times that by 0.2 to get 20 cents. Now Unity is charging you $2,000 for this. Keep in mind that Unity Pro only costs $2,000. So Unity Pro fee is $2,000. $2,000, where's the dollars? Here it is. $2,000. And for the purpose of this, we're going to say fee for Unity Personal and Plus is $0. So I guess it'll just be Unity Personal, no Plus. So this is how much money we're now making. I'm going to zoom this out a little bit. So your game is now costing you, for this, you also have to pay for the runtime fee. Runtime fee is $2,000, just like this. So you're paying $2,000 for the runtime fee with Unity Personal, or you can get Unity Pro and pay $2,000 for the fee to buy it, to own Unity Personal. Runtime fee. And runtime fee right here is $0 because how much you're making. So if you realize you're getting more than 10,000 installs, just get Unity Pro, and then you won't have enough installs or dollars to even pay the Unity runtime fee, like to be eligible for it, because you're using Unity Pro. So yes, this is costing you money. Let's say your game is instead it has $1 million, or say $1 million right here, and you get 2 million installs. So $1 million in the last 12 months and too many installs in a lifetime. That's a lot of money if you're paying Unity Personal. So let's do the math here. we're going to have 1 million installs times that by 0.2. Yeah, 1 million installs times 0.2. That's how much dollars per install you have. Now you're paying $200,000 if you're using the Unity free for this. But if you're using Unity Pro for this, so you got 2 million installs, you qualify for the Unity Pro fee. I'm gonna have to do some math here. So first of all, we have to pay for this fee right here. So for 1,000 of these installs, you have to pay $0.15. So that is 15,000. I'm going to just copy and paste that right here for now. And then you have to pay 4,000 of them at a price of 0.075 cents. So that's 7.5 cents. And that only costs you 30,000. But then you have $500,000 left they have to pay. Like installs left they have to pay. But this time it's at a 3-cent cost. That's only $15,000 right here. So if we add all these up together, so it equals 60,000. I'll go ahead and show you by adding them all right here. Plus 30,000 again. Now we have all these. So now you're paying 60,000. So you could either be paying 60,000, not 6,000. So you could either be paying $200,000 if you're using Unity Personal and your game is making $1 million and sold a million copies in the last month. I know this is not going to happen to any of you guys, but you're either paying $200,000 if you're using Unity Personal still. If you're using Unity Pro, then you have to pay $62,000 plus you get more features in Unity Pro. Now, this is just saying it's actually not as bad as you thought it was, but also, so these standard rates apply to end users located in Australia, Austria, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Ireland, Japan, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Sweden, Switzerland, South Korea, the United Kingdoms, and the United States. So if you live in any of these, then you have to pay the standard fee. Else, for any price that is one for any install above the threshold, if you're Unity personal user, you have to pay 2 cents. That's less than this. So if I go ahead and do the math, it would be 1 million. So 1 million installs times 0.02. That's 20,000 right there. So with Unity free, you can get that much. You can pay $20,000. And again, you just made $1 million in the last 12 months. So this should be nothing for you. Else, if you're using Unity Pro, it's $10,000 because you can see that this is half of that one. So it's $10,000 for this one. And if you're using Enterprise, then it's $5,000, but we don't have that on this chart right here that we made. So again, if your game makes $1 million in the last 12 months and got $2 million in the lifetime, if you use Unity Personal, your fee would be $0. But then the runtime fee would be $200,000, unless if you live in one of those countries that does not define, that is $20,000. But if you're using Unity Pro, your fee for Unity Pro is $2,000. The Unity runtime fee is $60,000. And if you live in a country that doesn't state down here, it is $10,000. So this is just saying people make it out to be a big deal. Like people are saying you have to be paying a lot of money. You're not. You are not. You, the person who's watching this video, are not going to have to pay a lot of money. Now, if I go to Unity stocks, I can scroll down here because I'm on Market Watch, and I go to the Unity Software Inc. stocks, and I go to annual to show the annual ratings of this stuff. And it looks like I'm going to have to full screen this to get it to show everything. And we can see that the net income of Unity in the past 4 years, 1 year it was $131 million. In the loss, it lost $131 million. The after that, it lost $163 million. The after that, it lost $283 million. Then it lost $532 million. Last year, it lost $921 million. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, guys. Unity is losing money. As a big company, you do not want to be losing this much money. And you may be wondering, why is it losing this much money? The reason why is because, let's say you have somebody over for your house for dinner every day. So they come over one day, you make them dinner, it costs you $3 to get them food. Let's say $3. They come over 7 times a week. So times that by 7. That's how many times you get a week. So it costs you $21 a week. Or if we want to go monthly, we can go 3 times 30, which equals $90 a month. Or if we want to go yearly, it costs you $1,095 a year to feed this person. But then imagine doing this for 10,000 people. So go ahead and times this by 10,000. Now you just lost almost $11 million in 1 year. Just because you're feeding that many people. That's basically what Unity is doing. They're allowing all these Unity free, Unity personal users, and that's me. I'm a Unity personal user, but they're allowing these Unity personal users to make games without having to pay them anything. And that's the reason why Unity is losing so much money, because they're allowing these Unity personal users to pay them nothing for what they're using for their game engine. The game engine is really good, so they need to start making money. Otherwise, they're going to go bankrupt. The company is going to buy them, and the company is not going to care about you as a user of Unity. They're not going to care. They're just going to want money. Unity is trying to do this to get out of their debt. If I go ahead and go up here, I can switch to quarterly and see how much money Unity's been losing through the past few quarters. And we can see net income right here. We saw like 5 quarters ago or whatever, they lost $204 million. And then they lost $250 million. Then they lost $289 million. And then they went down and lost $253 million. Now they're going down again. And they only lost $192 million. The new Unity runtime fee is going to help Unity out so much. Right now they're in the debt. Their debt is climbing because they've been making poor financial decisions. Some of their decisions have not been the best. And they want to keep the engine afloat, not have to declare bankruptcy. So that's the reason why they're making this fee. If you guys have any questions, you guys can send me an email, leave it in the comments down below. Since this is the end of the video, you guys can now comment down. If you guys want, you guys can join my Discord. But if you guys make any like hate comments in there, I'm gonna ban you. So don't go join it just to make hate comments. So yeah, hopefully this cleared stuff up for you. Unity's in the debt. Unity's in debt, and they need to get out. So they made this Unity fee thing, and it's only if you go above the install rate.